So September 2024 turned out to be a disappointing month for buyers and sellers. Not all of them, because right now we still have the situation where if you get your house under contract in the first weekend, you're great. We're not getting 20 offers or 65 showings anymore like we did a couple years ago. And you've heard me say that before. But for the most part, if you can get under contract in the first weekend, that's pretty amazing. If you don't, then the houses are sitting. We're having to do price adjustments. We're having to do more marketing than before. And believe it or not, September's been the comeback of the open house. There are a lot of houses that are performing better with open house traffic than they are with showings. So it's really important to keep these houses open if you're a seller. Don't shy away from that, because you're turning off the faucet for your buyers if you opt not to do open houses. But what exactly happened in September? People were waiting for the Fed to make this announcement about a 0.5 point drop in the interest rate. We were just expecting great things, but a couple of things were at play. The lenders, in anticipation of what the Fed was going to announce, had actually started dropping rates. They'd been dropping them all summer. So by the time that the magical announcement was made, there was really nowhere else for them to go. They had already been doing this to kind of keep activity going. Something else also happened. I read a Forbes article not that long ago about consumer confidence, and I saw the headline and I thought, well, yeah, consumer confidence has definitely dropped. We're all feeling that. But what I read in the article was that it actually dropped, it plunged, according to the terminology they used, due to pessimism about the future job market and that outlook, particularly among middle-aged people and lower income buyers. So that's something that was quite significant. We actually have people who are kind of holding their breath. And of course, we're in a presidential election year, so that plays into this as well. Every time over the course of my real estate career, every time we've been leading into a presidential election, everyone just kind of holds their breath for a while. And once the election's over, we seem to just go on about life normally after it's done, no matter which way it goes down. We really expected September to be different than the previous 2 years, and it turned out to be exactly the same. And that was disappointing for both buyers and sellers. I know for real estate agents it was too, because we like to be able to help out our clients. But the open house phenomenon was different. And we discussed this in an office meeting not that long ago when I was with Sibsy, where it just seemed like open houses have rejuvenated. Since buyers have to sign the exclusive buyer agreements, a lot of them are visiting the open houses as opposed to signing documents with a selling agent. So just keep in mind, sellers, that if your house hasn't moved, September was a down month. We've all felt that. Not for everyone, but for a huge chunk of the market. Keep the houses open. That's the number one thing I can encourage you to do. And buyers, rates are actually better than they've been in a long time, and we've been seeing that decrease. So, and we're building an inventory for you. Fall is a great time to buy a house because the competition just isn't there like it is in a spring market or early summer market. So please just understand that now is a great time to buy. And if you're selling, it's going to take a little bit more work than it has since COVID. But that's not unusual. It always takes work. Now agents are moving from controlling chaos to actually having to work to sell your house. It's no longer magical to put the sign in the yard and have 65 people come out of the woodwork. That's just not the market we're in anymore. It will take work, it will take cooperation, but your house will still sell. That's one thing I know, is that if you have the correct price and condition, if the price and condition match, just like always, no matter what market we're talking about, you're going to have a sale on that house. Please don't overprice in the fall market. It's tempting to use the comps from the spring and summer and price your house a little higher. That's not a strategy that will help you out in a fall market. You need to actually go slightly under what the comps are telling you. And if you do that, then you can have success no matter what you're doing. So if you have questions about this or any other real estate related topic, feel free to reach out to me by phone, text, email, private message me. And if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe. Thanks. Bye.